Overheating is far and away the most common cause of micro injury in the equine tendon. So tenocytes are tendon cells. So these are cells that make up tendons. These are shown to degenerate in the horse at 42.5 degrees Celsius. During high intensity workouts, the superficial digital flexor tendon can heat up to 43.5 degrees Celsius alone. That's without anything on it. So this micro damage from overheating builds up over time and can result in visible changes on imaging and also become a clinical lameness. That is just my theory, mostly because boots really quickly heat up the limb. And I'm looking at it from a way to prevent soft tissue injury, because overheating is, again, the quickest way to cause micro damage. Boots are best used if you're going to use them immediately before exercise and taken off immediately after. If you have a pair of ice boots or even ice packs, they are right after exercise is very nice and effective at preventing injury on your tenocytes. Also, if you're going to use boots, find boots that are ventilated or made of non-heat generating materials. Those are the best ones. So this is one of the most common causes of soft tissue injury we see in the horse, is those that are unconditioned and then asked to perform at a high level. What I see a lot of is horses that are weekend warriors and they sit in the field for 5 days and then get them thrown on a trailer and race on Saturday morning and then go back in the field on Sunday night until next Saturday. So I find those horses always do much better when they're in a workout program. Not necessarily every day, not necessarily stringent, just something that keeps them moving and fit. That said, there's a fine line between overtraining and underconditioning your horse. They did a study 2 or 3 years ago out of the Royal Vet College in London. Roger Smith is incredible, and he did a study looking at the superficial digital flexor tendon and how it undergoes visible changes on ultrasound following high intensity workouts. And these changes occur at 48 hours after the high intensity interval training. But on scan 72 hours post exercise, the tendons return to normal. So it gives you a nice marker that, hey, maybe my horse does need rest days, especially after a high intensity workout. So again, it's a very fine line and it's difficult, but your horse needs to be in work, but your horse can't be worked too much. Recovery time is essential between bouts of high intensity. Cross conditioning is really valuable, especially a variety of footings, whether that be sand, synthetic, gravel, even just hacking is your horse. It is really nice to get your horse's tendons and body to adapt to the different environments. So this is a conditioning schedule I took from a friend of mine and colleague, Angie Yates, down in Ocala, Florida. She has a lot of her clients. She's an FEI vet, and a lot of her clients are on a 5-day work week with 2 days off interspersed. 1 day is flat work, 1 day is a hack, 1 day is just groundwork and driving, and then she has 2 days of jumping. So I like this conditioning schedule. The horses are in work, the horses are worked routinely, but they also are given days to rest.